Hello and welcome to Behind the Title, a video series exploring the unique career paths and possibilities across Media.Monks and the people behind them. My name is Kayla Gravel, Senior Manager of the Global Talent Development Team. With me today, we have Myla Unique Minor, Associate Producer from Orlando, Florida. In 2020, Myla Unique started her journey at Media.Monks freelancing as project coordinator for the live broadcast team. In 2021, a little less than a year later, she made the switch to full-time monk, working as an associate producer for the same team. Thanks for being on the show.
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Excited to have you. So to get started, if I were 10 years old, how would you describe to me what you do?
Oh, I would say I do a lot of cool things with some pretty smart people for some pretty popular companies.
Very cool. And what are some of those companies that you've worked with?
We've worked with Meta, we've worked with Hasbro, we've worked with the NBA, we've worked with Westbrook, and so many other companies.
Wow, that's amazing. What made you decide that you wanted to go into production?
Oh man, I knew I wanted to be in entertainment on the technical side, on the engineering and like on the back end side since I was in high school. So I followed that path and I went to school for recording arts. And then I started working for Universal Studios where I did live sound and video projection, lighting, staging, a little bit of everything. And I fell in love with video. And it inspired me to create my own company where I did a lot of work for local businesses and startups and companies. And yeah, over time, I got into theater. And with the Blue Man Group, it really sparked my, not just like my imagination, but the show was so innovative that it just opened my mind to possibilities greater than what I was used to using technology for. And I ended up with a company called Media.Monks that gave me all of the tools to have fun with all of these crazy ideas. And that's how I ended up here.
Wow, you worn so many hats in your previous roles. So can
Yeah.
you tell us a bit about some of the skills that you've developed in those past roles and how they've helped you in this current role, in your current craft?
Absolutely. So over the years, I've worked every role you could think of, from just a production assistant or a stage assistant, just a volunteer. I've done the groundwork. Sure, I will go get your coffee. Just any of the roles that allowed me to serve, those were the roles that I learned the most. Those roles helped me be creative in coming up with solutions. They also taught me how to think on the fly and assist right away. And those roles just, I just kept elevating and elevating to, overseeing crews and, with having my own company, actually doing full productions and helping with media departments, not just on the technical side, but even on the consulting side. So all of that combined helped me with the producer role because the role of the producer really is to meet the need of the production. So it could be many things, anything from logistics to being hands-on on set. So the different roles, technical and non-technical, help me with the skill set to produce.
That's awesome. If you could give one piece of advice to someone who is just starting their career in this field, what would it be?
Oh man, so I can give professional career advice, but before I do that, I just want to say you have to believe in yourself. First things first. If you think it, if you can dream it, believe that you can do it, believe that you can achieve it. And when it comes to the professional side, I would say, you know, if you have a dream, work towards that dream. Don't give up regardless of the resources or the people around you. If you have an idea, trust me, there is someone that needs your idea, And I'm pretty sure it will exceed and below your wildest dreams. So don't give up on yourself and do not give up on your dreams. And find a mentor, find someone that's doing whatever it is that you're looking to do. And if it's something that's never been done before, find someone that has a similar skill set so that you can learn, like the inner workings or the business side of whatever the idea is, so that you have someone to bring questions to, ask for help, and someone that can just help you along the way.
I love that advice. I think that could be applicable to someone who is just starting their career or is a veteran in this field, right? I mean, I completely
Absolutely.
agree with it. Get mentorship.
I
And
have mentors. I've had mentors on every level. Every level. They are so vital.
wow, thank you. Yeah, it's great advice. Can you tell us about something cool that you've worked on lately?
Yes, something cool. Okay, so to celebrate Women's History Month this last season, what we did was we took our first female commentator, Renee Montgomery, who is former WNBA champion and also one of our commentators for the NBA and VR. And we interviewed her in the metaverse. We aired that interview during halftime of one of our NBA and VR games, and it was very well received. And Renee loved it. The virtual set had a functioning basketball hoop behind us. So once we were done with the interview, we actually then shot around on the hoop. And that was fun because not only was I able to produce, but I was able to host. So it was fun to have my hand in a little bit of everything. So I would say that's probably one of my proudest moments and most exciting projects with the monks.
Wow, great. Thank you. All right, the next part of this interview is what we like to call rapid fire Q&A. So I will ask you a number of questions so we can get to know the person behind the title. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay. When you were a kid, what was your dream job?
I wanted to be an astronaut,
If you were not a producer, what profession would you like to attempt?
fashion designer.
What food always brings you back to your childhood?
Ooh, cookies and cream ice cream.
Do you have a favorite book or podcast that you would recommend?
Yes, The Unlocking Releasing Your Potential by Dr. Anya Miller Hall.
If you could have an unlimited supply of one thing, what would it be?
Shoes. Does
What's
that
your
count?
that absolutely does. What was the first concert you ever attended?
Oh, first concert was Brandy, Boys to Men, and Babyface.
What Slack reaction do you use the most?
The laughing emoji and the alligator. We use the alligator a lot.
Reflecting on your career journey thus far, how would you describe it in 1 to 3 words?
Exceeded my wildest dream. And that's 4 words. Exceeded my dreams.
And with that, I will close with this last question. Is there anything you can tell us about what is next for you, personally or professionally?
I would love to do more productions that are thought provoking, inspiring, motivating. I love entertainment. So I would love to do more concerts and live events. And I would like to do all of those things in virtual reality as well. So
I think you're
that's
in the
that's
right
what's
place, right?
to put all of that in VR.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much, Myla Unique, for coming on to Behind the Title.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. This was
And
fun.
thank you all for watching. Please look out for the next Behind the Title interview coming to you soon.